Hi guys, my name is David Do or Die Derby, and I'm a pro MMA fighter. I've been fighting for like 25 years now, and let's see, I started fighting at 15 to defend myself. I was getting bullied a lot, and when I mean bullied, like physically bullied. I was also what they call socially bullied. That's when a lot of females go through that, like, I don't like you and I don't want my friends to like you, so they, people kind of mean. But I handled the physical bullying by becoming a fighter. Now, I'm not telling everybody that's the option you should take to go back and beat all your bullies, and I have done that, and that did feel good a little bit, a little guilty pleasure. But I'm not trying to be a role model, because to handle some of my social bullying, I did adult film and things like that. But I just want y'all to know that there is hope, because I remember feeling that sense of hopelessness, like, this is never going to change. It's never going to get better. And I remember missing, going to help. And the teachers, I had a teacher that used to threaten me. He used to threaten me because I was, wasn't good in gym class or whatever. And I'm a better athlete than he ever would have been in his life. But, when you're that young, you don't realize that it's inappropriate how people are treating you. And I remember, sometimes your parents will say, oh, ignore it. Well, you can't ignore somebody slapping you in the head. And sometimes people say mean things, and it's hard to ignore day in and day out. So, some teachers, let's be real, they don't care. You go tell them, and they're like, ignore it. I had friends that say, fight back. I mean, I wish I could have. But again, I was 80 pounds in high school. I came from, the projects to the trailer parks. I had 2 chipped teeth, and I had big lips, so people were like, you're ugly, you're funny looking. It was real racial where I grew up, so they said I had like black people lips. Of course, they didn't say it that nice. I remember that somebody saying one time to me that these are the best days of your life. High school, the best days, and I mean, I gotta tell you, that's a lie. High school was the worst days of my life. I don't care if your bills are paid or whatever. High school, I couldn't make my own decisions. I didn't know what was like. There's so much peer pressure, so much stuff. Guys, things gets better after high school. Don't believe that. When people say that, I'm like, it's worse after high school. Wow, who wants to live? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I don't want people to do. I know people. I don't want you to hurt yourself by using drugs or drinking or cutting. I don't want you to commit suicide. And like me, I'll tell you right now, I never told anybody this till this interview. I brought a gun to school before, and that's not right. And thank God I didn't use it or get caught with it. But I was just so sick. I understand, y'all. I understand that you get tired of getting beat on, picked on, and feeling like crap day in and day out. So you just leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Guys, those are bad decisions. Don't make them. I've been diagnosed as an adult with post-traumatic stress disorder. And what that is like, I remember people saying to me, what are you looking at? And I wish there was an answer for that. I wish I could come up with the right answer, because they say, what are you looking at? And I'd be like, I'm not looking at anything, and they would beat me up. Or, I'm looking at you, but you look very nice today. They would beat me up. Or I'd take off running. They chase me down, catch me, and beat me up. So I know what some of y'all are going through, and I know it doesn't stop. And I mean, it's just amazing. I want to tell y'all it gets better, and not just being a pro fighter and doing film stuff, but like I got models now, beautiful women, and it's funny because they say, I love your lips, and you're so handsome and so handsome, and I just remember, I'm like, those people were lying to me when they were telling me I was ugly and everything, And I try to, just to protect myself. I remember I gained 30 pounds. Like I said, I was 80 pounds in high school, so 30 pounds of muscle. I mean, I was jacked. I became the #1 Ironman in school and conquered all this stuff. Guess what? I still only weighed 110 pounds. I was still a little guy, and I was still in the trailer park. I was still poor, so, losing the weight and stuff like that doesn't always handle it. What's got to handle is the bullies. Y'all got to leave people alone. If you don't like somebody, don't like it to yourself. You don't like somebody's sexual preference or the way they look or whatever, so what? Leave them alone. Do you want to be that guy in the Adam Sandler movie that everybody hates? Seriously. Leave people alone, and you never know when somebody might grow up and, number 1, beat your head in because they became a pro fighter, or 2, take your girlfriend. So I'm being sarcastic, but I'm saying, guys, stop bullying. Maybe somebody's bullying you, so you're trying to, pick on somebody else. That's not the way to go about it. Stop bullying, and by all means, all the victims, I'm speaking to the victims, don't hurt yourself. Don't give in. Don't give up. Things do get better. You can contact me. Contact me on Facebook. Contact me on email. My number's up there. I can get you help. There's a lot more help now. I know sometimes teachers can't do it. Sometimes parents just don't understand. If you don't have nobody else, reach out. We'll get you help. We'll stop this, okay? Don't bring no guns to school. Don't, retaliate. Just don't hurt yourself by all means. Let's see if we can get some help, clear this up. And I promise you, there is hope. Things do get better. Okay, guys. See you.